Yes!
Hey everybody, it's the Wargaming Guy. Welcome back, and we are jumping into part two of this. Well, this is actually the third part of the. Sorry about that. The third part of the boot camp here, where I'm trying to figure out how to learn this system and buckle up because there's some frustration ahead. There, we'll do that one. Your parents worry about you. That's what parents do. They also write about the usual rumors, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Sergeant Grant glances at Bennett with yourself, clearly eager for orders. Flag down the Jeep, grab the mail for later. You have Bennett flag down the Jeep, and your imposing sergeant does precisely that by standing in the middle of the road, daring the driver to run him down. A brisk discussion results in the transfer of an army sack filled with letters. At lunchtime, the men can read them. You know, it's bad when you're looking forward to a cold lunch, Private Morris says. Could be worse. We could be Marines. Give a little laugh. That gives me some trust. Remind the men, blah, blah, blah. Refocus the men. Let's just be a human being. It's funny and true, although given the amount of amphibious training that is scheduled ahead, the margin of difference might be slimmer than your men might like. Still, a chuckle sweeps through the ranks, and that dispels the consideration of the improbability of a hot lunch. The humor continues right up until the field umpire, the same captain as before, who apparently is cursing my ability to do like really simple things, like have my men run across an open space and assault, shows up. This is integrated, oh Lord, company command operations. The good news is that the next exercise is ready. The bad news is that you, Lieutenant, are not. What do you mean? Technically, you are out of uniform. Lieutenant Stern and Lieutenant Dearborn will be part of the Blue Force. You yourself will be acting as their captain. Oh no, you will have a limited time to consult with them. Limited time, sir? How limited? The Empire taps his watch lightly and then gestures towards a nearby rise. No, we're just not going to argue. Over the top, the rise find two lieutenants in the midst of conversation. Stern paces about, kicking pine cones on every step. Across from him is a man of bearing, tall without needing height. Okay, his hands clap slightly behind him. Lieutenant Dearborn. Lieutenant, Dearborn says. We were just discussing the strategies while we wait upon the captain. I'm the captain for the field problem. Okay. Dearborn says nothing, but upon finding your gaze upon him, he tenders over a little nod of understanding of the situation. What do we know about the enemy? What kind of tricks do the refs have for us? Stern, head out right now. No. The reinforced platoon from Red Force, at least one machine gun. I didn't hear anything about that in the briefing, Lieutenant, Stern says. A very brief briefing. An umpire might have mentioned it in passing. What kind of tricks do the refs have for us? The Red Force isn't entirely in the buildings, unlike last time. Onto the flanks, likely is not. They would guard the obvious approach to our objectives. A warning whistle blows in the distance. The flag goes up. Nearby radio man. The exercise is to begin shortly. Let's try to get to it. Officer, squad chain of command, blah, 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 blah. So the different squads, once activated, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so apparently the captain is able to activate any platoon leader. Okay, captain can order any unit from any platoon. Okay, so it's units 2. All right. Platoon leader can only order those squads within their platoons. The captain is thus often used to coordinate efforts between platoons without allowing the enemy to recover. Captain is the wild card for orders. He can activate any unit in his company regardless of the active leader by using the Take Command button. Furthermore, Captain can bolster, press, and rally any squad in his company. In this scenario, you will play on the map as Captain Lamb so that you can learn about the captain's role. Captain provides flexibility with orders. Captain can allow one platoon to really push. A captain can command adjacent units. Captain can take command of rifle, blah, blah, blah. He can also bolster, press, or rally any company units that are adjacent, essentially allowing multiple platoons to act in tandem. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
You may think tactical leadership is all about leading men in combat, difficult moral decisions. But frankly, a lot of it's about coordination, or what the military calls command and control. Wouldn't be a credible leadership RPG without some of that. And you've got some problems, LT. Look at you. You're inexperienced. You've got 4 orders to run.
I can't make the
3
dumb game
squads.
work. That's my problem.
Contrast the captain. He's got 5 stars. He's got 6 orders to run. Wouldn't it be nice if you had
He doesn't know how to do the
Maybe
game
someday
either
you will.
because he's me.
Now, you're running a platoon. You're not running Stern's weapon platoon. You're running your 3 squads. And the interface reinforces your spotting them. They're ovals for your platoon. They're also over here. And you have an insignia for your particular platoon. You're reminiscent of the cotton balers insignia. And by the way, you can customize that.
A whistle is blown. The exercise begins. Oh, dear Lord, help me to do this right.
Mortars, forward.
Select
Quickly
captain,
now.
rally button, rally adjacent units. Unlike regular leader, a captain can bolster, press, and rally their company squads when they are merely adjacent. So 1, select the captain, click the rally button. After locating the hidden second step, rally this unit. What? Rally adjacent unit. That would be... Well, that's the captain himself. Is there anybody... I'm confused. Squad's getting their stuff in gear. We can press them to do more, the Sergeant Bennett notes. Soldiering isn't about big desserts and beds of flowers. Press them into action. That's the press button. Okay, restore 1 order to a non-leader unit. A non-leader unit cannot be pressed again. A unit must be rested before it can be pressed again. A captain leader may press adjacent units. Press order will expend 1 leader's order, but then refresh a single order for a squad. This is most often used when the squad's in a bad position, but it's also spent and can't act. Okay. Use the captain to press this unit. Here's the captain. Here's the press order.
There's another reason we do lead arounds, to emphasize another coordination problem, namely coordinating your company of 4 distinct platoons, independently led. That's not easy. And so the
Tell
rounds
me about
force you
it.
to choose what platoon is doing what. And there's the last reason. The military likes to say, the enemy gets a vote, meaning they're not going to sit quietly while you do all the wonderful things you'd like to do. They might want to do things that interrupt your plan. Kind of like happens in chess. You get a move, they get a move.
Umpire writes something down in the small box and initials it. Nothing like a few sharp words from a sergeant to get a squad moving again. Bennett remarks, now we need them to lay down some fire to see whether the enemy is hiding over there. Order recon by fire. Send a messenger to Dearborn, Sergeant Bennett asked. It's his men, and you'll probably have other things to take care of shortly. No comment, the field umpire notes, except to say that a captain's time is valuable, which is why you have subordinates that you can act in tandem with. He's right. Dearborn can handle this. Captain can act in tandem with this. Let's see. Have Dearborn order a recon fire without having to pass the round. Have Dearborn order a recon without having to. Have Dearborn. It's all the same thing, so I don't understand the difference, but okay. Access to our Bokopedia for tactics incident. Okay, this is why captain and subordinates got it. All right, so use this squad to recon by fire here. Yeah, I got to click. I got to get used to that. That's weird to me, but... There they are, Sergeant Bennett calls out, and they're dug in like a dog on Monday, whatever that means. Time for orders. Nearby, the field artillery makes a note in his clipboard. Time for some mortars. Quick wave of flags gets Stern's attention. It is now a question of targets. Okay, mission victory conditions. Men. These are both buttons. Click them. You start here for now. Current major defeat. As objectives are completed, the status will improve. Okay. Arrow show objectives. Yeah. If present, rec means required hex. Okay. As casualties increase, the men's victory condition will progress towards defeat. Press the button to close things back up and return to the game. Okay, where's 1? I see 4. I don't see 3. And I view victory conditions, select captain, click. View. Minor defeat. Okay. And the men. All right, so use the captain. And finally use the, wait a minute, click support. I see. And I want mortars. And I want here. Now see, that works just fine. So I'm not clear on why I couldn't get my boys to assault. Flags go up. The enemy over there registers the hits. Mortars are fired. The umpire indicates you will shortly have heavier artillery available to you. Proceed to an overlook position and act as spotter for your rounds. Time to move to higher ground. The captain can see all this, which means he can call in artillery on his units. Okay, move the captain here. Oh, I made a mistake. Go. Yeah. Right, waypoints. Blam, the field. Oh, crap. I am so stupid. I really am. I need help. I mean, how many
So let's
times?
see some of these leadership problems of command and control in practice. We've got an assault situation. We're hoping to take out these Germans here. Make it a little clearer. Let's turn on bases. And why don't I bring down one of my squads? Notice up here it's indicating it's going to be my round because I'm doing something. So it's committed to moving my platoon. Now I could move everybody now, but I want to emphasize you don't have to do everything at once. Let's just say I want to pass to see what the enemy does. So I do. Luckily they're pretty passive. I'm going to creep these guys up. I'm going to use hotkeys to make this faster. Now I feel in pretty good position for an assault. But unfortunately it's my round, so I can't really start firing astern. Let's pass. Remember, leadership rounds, command and control.
Can see a lot from up here.
So let's see some of these leadership problems
Wait.
of command and control in practice.
Didn't we just do this?
We've got an assault situation.
There. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing there.
Stern's going to soften these guys up, hopefully. It's bolster, of course. You always want to do that to win a firefight.
Yeah.
Wow,
you make
that
it
was
look
nice.
real easy.
Got 'em red
I
right
wish
away.
I
Let's
could
just do
figure out
one
what I
more
was
to be
doing.
careful.
I know
When they're
people are
red, they're usually in
screaming
pretty
at
good
their
shape for an
computer
assault.
screens. That
But
I'm an
why
idiot.
not be
I already know that.
overly cautious once?
You have to tell me something I don't know, people.
But I want to keep the momentum going. Now here's my problem. What if they've got a leader in there who's going to rally them? The enemy gets a vote, right? So I can't make my assault this leader round because it's Stern's leader round. So what am I going to do? This is where your ace in the hole comes in. Your captain.
Enough to sketch out a rough battle plan. Field umpire taps his pencil. Here we go. A sniper-free view of the battlefield. Not perfect, but take a look at the house down there. The enemy's almost certainly inside. We could ring their bell with some artillery. Let's bring the thunder. All right. Which means you can call an artillery on it. Got it. So what I want to do then is... And we're going to bombard these boys. It's going to have a very bad day down here. 105s. Flags go up, exercise is paused as they check the numbers. Eventually, they agree the 105 scored good hits. That's the math then, Bennett says, as you survey the hammered targets. They look suppressed, so let's follow up on those buildings before they recover. Discerning enemy capabilities is a key point of the exercise. The umpire, why do I keep saying empire, remarks. However, there is another small matter. The umpire gestures down the hill at where the team of Stern's machine gunners have positioned their big wooden log. Trouble is, the weapon has a blind side in regards to the southern objective. Send a runner, order the machine gun to change facing. Wait for the umpire to say the words. Yell the order down to the MG men. I'm just going to do it. You summon a runner, give the orders for him to relate. Nearby, the umpire gives a little nod of approval. Select this unit to take command and change its facings. Select this unit. Oh, wait, what's... Okay, no. What's this? What is happening? I don't select the unit, use the take command button. All right, so I'm selecting the unit. Is this the take command button? I assume it is. All units face one hex side. That determines a firing arc. Left click the unit, select the change facing button, then right click the adjacent hex. This is really confusing to me. Stern gunners quickly reposition there. I guess I got it right. That'll have to do. Lieutenant, Captain, as they say, fire when ready. Order in advance on the objectives.
Captain Lamb here can do a couple of things. First, he's going to take this squad. You notice it's spent. And he's going to revive it. He's going to press it, give it an order. Notice he can do this even though it's your round, because he's the captain. He's going to bolster. I bet you can see where I'm headed now. And let's do the assault. Notice I get to do my assault during my round.
I still don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
Ha! I use the captain to glue my company together, to coordinate my weapons platoon with my infantry platoon. So, use your orders carefully. Place your leadership appropriately. Manage command and control. Command and control on the battlefield is hard. That's why you've got the burden of command.
Okay. All right. Take these objectives, take these objectives. I don't take those objectives. I guess these guys are just fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't really. Well, see, this is weird because I have my mortars up there. I don't have any infantry here, so I guess I got to take you first. Can you shoot at this? Doesn't look like it. You can certainly shoot at that. No, that's totally not what I wanted him to do. Oh my God. I really got to start paying attention here. Yeah, no kidding. What? What? Okay. Wow. That should not have happened, but it did. So, alrighty then. All right. So, can we? Am I? Can I? I guess. Yeah. Let's recon by fire. I guess that's the enemy. Is there anybody there? I can't really even tell. All right, let's. Do I get another shot? I don't think so. All right.
Scheiße!
Okay, they're rallying. Those dirty. All right, let me get the mortars. So how do I call in this stuff? That's what I'm not sure. Okay, let's get stern. This. Apparently, I've got nothing, so that I just wasted that, I guess. But it's his mortars, and he's right there, so that's really weird. All right, we'll just move you down. What do you mean take command of what? I don't even see what I'm supposed to take command of. Oh, that's not gonna... Yeah, let's fire. No, I don't want to recon by fire. How about I just fire? Okay, they're flanked, heavily suppressed. That's good news. Bolster.
Follow my orders and we shall prevail.
Okay. All right, let's just see what happens. I've got 0 orders? Oh, I do. Shoot. Well, okay. Captain. He's got no... Does nobody have any orders except this guy? Oh, that's really bad. He does. How did this happen? Because I screwed up, apparently. No! I didn't tell you to do that! No, he has no orders. He had to go out there to... Well, they didn't even fire at him, so... No, we don't want to do that. What? Hold on. Help! This is weird. These guys have 1 order left. Can they shoot anything? Yeah, I think we'll leave the bases. Okay.
Hello, LT. I want to talk to you about one last nice aspect of your ace, your captain. He can influence troops adjacent. Doesn't sound that powerful, but it turns out to be quite efficient. So I'm going to have him bolster, I'll use hotkeys here, this adjacent member of your platoon. You didn't have to pay. Let's bolster these guys. Still didn't have to pay. Notice the enhanced movement. And if you want to be sneaky, you can even take command of one of my, or I'd say one of your platoon squads, and pay their initial activation for their move. That leaves you free to do whatever you might need to do. Assault, lead firefights, etc. You can also rally.
Okay.
Powerful.
Yeah. Great, thanks a lot. Flags up, flags down. No one's quite sure what's going on. There's some yelling between umpires about the bombardment, but it makes little sense. What bombardment? Finally, the umpires referred to a telephone switchboard. Look at that beast. Hope we don't have to lug it overseas. Stern leads the weapons platoon. Dearborn is third platoon, but for this field problem, you're their captain. The other objective needs to be taken. Got a glance at the umpire's clipboard, Bennett says. He's going to rank your personal performance. That means leading an assault, bolstering squads, rallying squads, shooting at the enemy, the whole smash. Okay, what's next, Captain? Sergeant asks as the two of you return your attention to the field. The green donut shows an approximately 70% chance to initiate an assault. Initiate, not win, right? Okay, so I'm going to take you. You're not even in his squad, though. So we're going to, what am I doing? No, that was a bad idea. Let's try this. Time to rally? No, what? I have to rally him? Oh my God. So there.
Rally around me.
Yeah, great. Now you're worth. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, they don't have any. Can we still get them to?
Gentlemen, prepare for battle.
No, still can't do it. How about if I press them? Great. Now I don't have any orders. Take it. It's too. Oh, screw you. God. What is it about this that I'm missing? It's got to be. I mean, it can't be. This cannot possibly be this difficult.
Hey, Kaugummi-Soldaten.
Great, they're rallying. That's just peachy. All right. Shoot. No, I just want you to shoot him. Shoot him. Oh, Judas Priest. You can't see it? You can see them. Yeah, no kidding. Wow, they're getting aggressive over there. You. Who is doing all this firing? What is going on? Okay. Okay, Captain, I want you to take command of this. Oh, I gotta. No. Ah, jeez. Oh my God. What? Ah! I'm really irritated by this now. It just seems inordinately complicated, or it's so easy I'm too stupid to understand it. One or the other. Okay. I don't know which one it is, but obviously I'm going to get nothing accomplished here anymore because nobody will do anything that I want them to.
Fire! Fire!
Well, he's yelling at him to fire even though they're not his guys, so I guess that's good. Here, do it again. They suppressed? I guess so. You don't have any leadership points. God. How about... bolster these guys? I can't. I'm the... Okay, wait. Let's just start over again here. I'm the captain. Can't do it. Can't do it. Get. Can these guys? They're not going to let me shoot anymore anyway, so it doesn't matter. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. But I can't get it to do it. I mean, so let's see what we can do. Okay, move away. Wait, what? Here's to what? Activate what? By taking command. I'm taking command. I'm taking command and it's not working. Why isn't it working? I'm left clicking. That's not working. I'm right clicking. That's not working. Nothing works. I can't. All right. Is that what I'm missing? Yeah, so I have to click it to do this. So then, what do I have to do? Oh, great. Flag goes up. Casualty LT, at least that's how the Empire's called it. Just between you and me, they're making this stuff up. Casualties inflict stress. Yeah. I already took the objective. I've got a unit sitting on it. Yeah, screw bolster. I don't have anybody to bolster it. Just... There. Whoa. Your guess is as good as mine. Enemy bombardment right on time. It will be heavy enough to mark the end of this exercise, meaning the review. Major victory. The major victory. Well, you may call it that. I still can't assault. Yes, we're going to exit and come back next time. I don't know what. Obviously, I'm clearly doing something wrong, but I've not got a clue. So I'm going to try and figure that out. Till next time, take care, everybody. It's the Wargaming Guy. Thanks for watching. If you actually stuck through all this, man, you're tough, and I love you. Take care, and I'll see you later.